Be honest, what fictionalized character is the best representation of you? Squidward. That random homeless man who sees something incredible, looks at his bottle of whiskey, then throws it away. I will never not enjoy that trope. The 60s were fun, but now I'm paying for its Stan Lee cameo. The old man in Viridian City. I've had my coffee, and now I feel great. In the Japanese version he was plastered and you had to wait for him to sober up. I 100% believe that's true. They are not uptight about depicting alcoholics in Japan, haha. The scientist in Iron Man who was yelled at because Tony Stark built this in a cave. With a box of scraps. That exact scene's been going through my head at work, all the time, for the last couple months. Good luck with everything, lol. One of those kids in Pokemon games with a Rattata and a Pidgey. Do you enjoy wearing shorts, by any chance? They're comfy and easy to wear. George Costanza. I feel more like Art Vandelay. And you want to be my latex salesman. Snorlax. Melman from Madagascar. Every time I cough, it makes me think I've got contaminated with COVID and I will die within a few days. Already stretched my death almost a year though. Speaking of anxiety characters, I always found myself to be like Tweak from South Park because we both have anxiety disorder. Last year when North Korea said the US might have a Christmas present, I spent a good 2 weeks, especially on the holidays, thinking World War III would happen. The episode where Tweak thinks North Korea is gonna kill him is my favorite next to the Satan episodes. Frodo Baggins. I never asked for this, I'm tired, I want to go home even when I am already home, old hurts come back to haunt me, I have difficulty relating to my peers. But I have 4 or 5 very close friends who would follow me to the ends of the earth and I would follow them. I haven't been almost eaten by a giant spider, or lost my right index finger, but there's still a few months in 2020, so we'll see. Edit, thanks for the responses, they make me feel less alone. I'll let y'all know when if I make it to Valinor Lamau. Yay. If you're Frodo then that means you found your Samwise. No friend on this or any earth is better than Samwise. Eeyore. Edit, my take on his character is, Eeyore is a realist. I hope you find your tale. Abed Nader from Community, first time I ever saw autism like mine accurately portrayed on television. He wasn't a super genius with a few issues with his social skills, he was an actual living breathing character whose autism didn't define him. Also he does look a bit like me as well. Do you have your cutout beard on, cause we're in a bad timeline? Bob Belcher. I love you, but you're all terrible. The episode where Jean dresses like Bob with the comb over. Tina, Dad? Oh, this is confusing. Lucille Bluth, I'm a man. Michael, do you remember our conversation about spending money? Lucille, oh yes, like it was yesterday. Michael, well it was this morning, so. Michael, Gob, get rid of the C word. Lucille, I'll leave when I'm good and ready. Duck. It's Neville Longbottom. Edit, thank you kind people for the words of encouragement. I think we all have our Neville days, which is why my post may have gotten some attention. Remember, whether you're book 2 Neville or book 7 Neville, it's up to you. Neville was good at something nobody took seriously, so nobody took Neville seriously, but what people didn't understand was that what Neville was good at he was very, very good at, and that made him formidable. We need more Neville Longbottoms in this world. Edit, everybody is asking what was Neville good at? All I remember is it had something to do with plants. Also a decent amount of Neville failings in magic were because he was using his dad's wand. Wow. I never knew this. Yep. His gran wanted him to use his dad's wand because she wanted him to follow in his footsteps. However, wands aren't quite as powerful if they are not truly aligned to you. So at the end of the 5th book movie, Neville's wand snaps and he ends up getting a new wand made for him by Ollivander, and it just so happens that Neville starts drastically improving for the rest of the series. I'm sad none of the faculty of Hogwarts diagnosed this. The list of homicidal failings of the Hogwarts faculty could fill a whole series of books. Like, seriously, murder willows, trolls and rapist centaurs on the school ground? The list of homicidal failings of the Hogwarts faculty could fill a whole series of books. I mean, it did. Marge Simpson. I'm doing my best to hold shit together while everyone else is doing incredibly stupid, reckless shit. That's why I'm Lois from Malcolm in the Middle. I always loved Lois, she had so much on her plate and she took crap from absolutely no one. Favorite scene is the whose damn dog is this in the heatwave traffic jam. Oompa Loompa, cuss him short, wanna die and work in a factory, not a chocolate one though. Would you start dancing and singing if a kid was dying at your workplace? Oompa Loompa, what have we here? This boy had caught his hand in the gears. Now he has no fingers left and we are all singing while he's bleeding to death. Chidi from The Good Place. When we listened to him, my husband, and I thought someone spied on us to write that character lol, he even said some things that I've said before. I bet you also drink almond milk, you environmental terrorist. I've actually dramatically reduced my almond intake because it condemned Chidi to the bad place. People have described me as Kermit the Frog in full-blown panicking arms up mode. Edit, whoa, you go for a walk and find out you've got 1,000 upvotes. Ah. Flailing, thanks everyone, and be your inner Muppet. Shrek. I'm big, feel rough and a little ugly, but I've got layers. I would say Diane Wynn, but without the motivation to do stuff. The depression and disillusionment are spot on though. Diane is so creepily real. That scene during the earthquake when her and Bojack are having the heart-to-heart and she breaks down, why can't I be happy? Am I busted? God, it was just so real and relatable. A lot of times in life I've felt this way. Why, in the face of so many things that are great, why is it so hard to just be happy? For a show about cartoon animals, Bojack nailed that realism a lot. I put it right up there as one of the TV shows that changed my life. I started watching season 1 with a heavy alcohol problem, and by season 5 had gotten 1 year sober. I found it all very cathartic and relatable. The guy selling cabbages in Avatar. I'm a female Sokka in my 20s. Did your boyfriend turn into the moon? That's rough, buddy. I think Suze from Gravity Falls. Suze is the best. Starburns. Edit, it's my real life cake day today, so thanks everyone for being so goddamn fun. Oh, Starburns. I see you added a lizard to your special hat and sideburns. Am I missing anything? Yeah. The human being underneath it all, but no one's really interested in that, are they? Todd from BoJack Horseman. Hooray. Todd episode. Charlie Brown of Peanuts. Still falling for Lucy's shit, huh? Next time, try telling her to duck off when she asks you to kick the football. But I might be able to get it this time, frown. Ben Wyatt. It's about the cones. Hal from Malcolm in the Middle. Perry the Platypus. Watching everyone silently with judgy sassy looks. Honestly, Al Bundy. Generally unsatisfied with his life, constantly reliving his glory days when he was king, has severe trouble showing affection, shows affection by making jokes and finds comfort in alcohol. Yeah, that's me. But you scored 4 touchdowns in 1 game. Jar Jar Binks. Mesa Crazy. Nick Miller. Nick Miller, from the streets of Chicago. Frankenstein's monster. George Costanza. I'm a short, stocky, slow-witted bald man, totally inadequate, completely insecure, paranoid, neurotic. I've got it all, baby. And these pretzels are making me thirsty. Samuel Tarly. As soon as I saw him, I knew he was the character I would be in Westeros. Sure enough, his 6-season arc, because we only count the first 6 seasons, ends with him getting to use the library. In Westeros he'd be some nameless peasant who got horribly murdered. No, you wouldn't. You stop that silly nonsense right now. You would starve and/or freeze to death.